pumpkin painting parties.
I think I do know.
Welcome to the TheCandidCast, and this is who we are. Woo!
If you guys cannot tell, we are huge Halloween fanatics. We are going to paint pumpkins today. We have a little bit of our little pumpkins right here.
Our craft table.
Yes, our craft table going. So we got paintbrushes, we got chalk paint, acrylic paint, we got cups of water, we got our little easels like Bob Ross did back in the day.
We're gonna paint some happy little something scary.
Yeah, we're gonna paint some pumpkins today. We're gonna paint some pumpkins.
And then at the end we'll reveal.
Yes, we will reveal.
It'll be a surprise.
So for the record, we don't know what the other person's painting or whatever.
No.
So
We're just kind of gonna be doodling.
Yeah, just doodling,
musical
talking,
doodle.
jibber jabber little stuff, and so yeah. So we're just gonna be hanging out, just like we always do. But this time we're gonna be pumpkin painting.
Yeah.
I was gonna say pumpkin carving. I was
pumpkin
like, nope.
carving.
Yes.
Just stab the pumpkin. Why don't you?
Exactly. So, but yeah.
Just a reminder, we are a
Yes.
politics, religion,
I almost
free
forgot about
work, free zone. Her name is Karina, this is Robin, and I'm Christina, in case you didn't know.
Yeah.
And let's get to it, ladies.
Don't get to it.
All right, don't
Yes.
look at my paper. Look
Yes.
at your own paper. Don't cheat off us.
Don't look at it.
Don't copy me.
Which I think
copying.
I'm telling.
But I think with mine, because everybody would get mine in like 5 seconds.
Oh, we'll see about that, young lady. Okay. So, you know what's funny is that I notice now more often than not that people are actually doing more of the painting of the pumpkin.
Yes.
lately.
Because this is newer. Because it was always the carving was like the Halloween
Yes, do you remember
tradition.
that? So, like, my son cannot stand the smell of pumpkins. He will gag, so he never carves pumpkins. Nope, he cannot be near it. And I don't know what it is, but it makes him gag. So he's gotten into like using Sharpies or paint or whatever. But do you guys have any memories of like carving a pumpkin where like maybe something went awry?
You know what? At least in my culture, I don't know. My parents we never grew up like going to the pumpkin patches or like. Maybe it's like a Catholic thing. I don't know, but we never did like the pumpkin carving or the pumpkin patches or so. Now when I'm older, I'm just kind of starting to do those things like with my daughter and my husband and stuff. But at least when I was younger, I mean, it's a lot of fun.
Is there anything like in particular that you noticed as far as what they're selling at stores that we didn't have
pumpkins.
like back in the day, like? Because I noticed, like, the pumpkin kits are so much more different now.
Because the white pumpkins, just when I was a child, because we only had, like, just the bigger ones. We didn't have, like, the smaller pumpkins, the white pumpkins, anything like that.
The white ones are coming.
Yeah.
The white ones
That's
are
newer.
definitely in style.
But I think that the coolest part about Halloween back in the day, like back in the 80s especially, was the costumes. But the costumes back in my day was cheesier than the ones now.
Yeah?
Because they were like the plastic smocks and the plastic masks. Do you remember that?
So are you saying it was like more like homemade? Like, or what do you mean by the smocks?
So like it would be like basically like a plasticky kind of smocky kind of costume depending on the type. Like it would be just like, like you put your head through it and then you tie the sides.
Like a pillowcase?
No, like just a plastic painting smock or something. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Okay, yes.
Okay, so it would be like that, but the design on the front would be like Wonder Woman or He-Man. Or
I feel like my mom would always dress us up as a witch.
Me
or at least
too.
me and my sister.
Me too.
I think that was just like a little
Every
thing. Like
year.
every girl, at least once, has to be a witch.
No, my
Like,
mom wanted me to be a witch like every freaking year. I don't know what the deal was, which was fine with me actually, but I don't know what the deal was. I don't know if she had like an obsession with it or what, but I was always like a witch every single year. It was ridiculous.
it was ridiculous.
Kind of ridiculous.
We dressed up my cousin Scott, who is an older gentleman now. We dressed him up as like a little girl. We had the skirt, the dress.
My sister did that to my brother once.
everything. Man,
my sister
I
did that
remember
one year to my brother, and we lived in a apartment building in the Bronx, and like all the kids would be outside, like, you know, because it was Halloween, everybody was like partying outside or whatever. And he looked out the window, he'd like, to his friends that were out there, he'd be like, "Hey boys!" And
No, he
they legit
didn't.
thought he was a girl because he was like younger, so
That's
he
funny.
sounded like.
So he kind of went along with it instead
He
of
did.
being
He thought it was kind of funny. But that I always
funny.
thought that was hilarious. I was like, oh man, I can't believe that he just did that.
What are you trying to do?
Shh. It's just.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm not telling you. Look at
I'm
her
sorry.
trying to get over.
I was trying to help.
No, you weren't.
And what do y'all think about like the candy? Is the candy changed?
Candy's whack nowadays
You think
compared
so?
to what I grew up. Oh gosh, yeah. See, well, I mean, it depends on, I guess, where you live too. Like,
That's true.
cause where I live, they didn't play where I'm from. They give out money and whatnot.
Really?
Oh gosh, yeah. One time I
Oh,
came.
my God.
One year I came home with like $20.
Holy
All
crap!
the old men in the
Did you
neighborhood.
go to the? I was gonna say the rich neighborhood.
Which one did you go to?
It's, you know, Little Italy in the Bronx, so, you know, like, they were known for having some pretty hard-working people and, you know, people with money, kind of well-off compared to, you know, a lot of us, but,
We got full-size candy bars.
yeah.
Like as like yeah.
We
Or
had,
sometimes like the pre-made goodie bags. They would send
Yeah.
them out.
we had, like, a lot of bakeries, too, where I'm, in my old neighborhood, so we would get, like, pastries in, like, containers,
yeah.
like, the good Italian pastries, or, this is the dumbest thing I've ever done in my life. My son is not going to be proud of me at all. He's going to be like, Mom, you totally screwed. This is why I need to be on the show,
Did you
Mom.
tell them what you were gonna be?
No, but once he sees it when I bring it home, he's like,
Okay.
what the hell is this shit?
What were you trying to do?
Well,
You better do your show.
What's newer is like the trunk or treats.
yes.
Used to not
Yeah.
see that back in the day, but now that's like churches, schools. That's kind of coming into style.
And honestly, I think that is better just for just the smaller kids, just like for just your daughter's age. Because then that way is that they can still kind of feel just like a trick or treat, but I mean, 'cause they're also, you know, still going out, and I mean, there's a lot of parents just that don't want their small children out like late at night.
Oh
on the
gosh, yeah,
streets.
because that makes
Exactly,
a huge
on the
difference in the
streets,
times
yeah.
we're living in too.
Oh, for
Because
sure.
I remember back in the day, like I would just walk around the block, you
Yeah,
know, with no problem. But now you can't
Now
do that
it's like
now.
you don't-
Yeah,
you
now,
worry. Yeah,
it's
so
too
that's good
dangerous.
because it's an enclosed space. You're still getting the candy.
Right.
I mean,
You throw some of this over there, put some of this over there. What if Bob Ross was like a Guido? You're like, yeah, you throw some paint on there. Real nice.
I tried to do one of his trees things.
He makes
And,
it look so easy.
It's, oh my god, it's so hard. Or maybe I'm just not complicated. Just like Bob Ross says, because if you mess it up, because we can always like just like
Happy
repaint it.
accidents. Happy
Exactly.
accidents.
Happy accidents.
You gotta
Cracked
have
out
the right
tree.
brush. Like you have to have a fan
You do,
brush
yeah.
and all of that. But
Yeah,
he was
but then let me
pretty
tell
much
you,
a genius is what
Yes.
he was, to be honest.
like those like paintbrushes that those professional people use. Oh my god, those things are expensive.
They are very
They're
expensive.
very expensive. Because I was gonna buy some, but I was like, whatever.
Yeah, I told Jesse,
Like, I'm not gonna
you're
spend
gonna be an
$50
artist. You
on,
better
like, a
save
brush.
up. Save up for your supplies, people. There, but
Don't be
Karina,
looking. Don't be looking at hers.
Karina, no,
You
you
better
didn't.
not. She's cheating. Teacher.
Keep your eyes on your own paper.
If you use a hairdryer just to dry it dries a lot faster. Do you know what trends are coming back in style? I saw on Facebook the other day, they have this big thing. They are putting out a Golden Girls costume.
I saw that.
A Golden Girls costume.
Oh,
They have this
man.
Sophia, Blanche, Rose.
That would be awesome.
They have like everything, and I don't know if it comes with the wigs and stuff, but if it does, I am so good.
But you know, I've seen the wigs, like especially the Sophia wig, like that type of old quote unquote old lady wig, whatever. But I see that all the time. All right, I'm done. I'm done with mine.
Oh.
Nice. But you can't see it. It's a secret.
Okay.
Secret.
Secret.
Like yours is kind of hard to miss, bro. Like I can see
I
what
know.
you're painting.
I know. Well, I mean, because I've always wanted just to do something like this. And I was like, oh, this looks pretty easy. And I mean, it is. But I think it would be better with the chalk paint. Better with the acrylic. Because, like, it's taken a long time. And the light colors are, like, you have to put several coats on them. But I think that if people have the Waverly chalk paint,
This paint's really good.
then I think it would do a lot better.
Aww.
My people laugh. What are you up to?
Oh.
There ain't no telling.
Oh,
right
now
now.
you saw it.
Yeah, I saw it. Sorry.
The audience has not. I hope.
I got it.
We would love to see some comments about, like, whatever you guys have done out there. Any ideas for pumpkin carving?
Or your
as we
Halloween
get closer
traditions.
to
There you go.
Halloween. Yes. Traditions.
Done.
We've all done the whole
know
bobbing
what?
for apples and whatnot.
I feel
Pretty
like
much,
people
right?
don't do Halloween parties like they used to.
They don't.
I haven't.
Some of them are doing the pumpkin painting parties with friends. There's some that are doing
The carving.
the carving with the kids and stuff, and it's just a party. Like everybody has to bring just their own pumpkin and and their own like stencil or like whatever, and then everybody just
Goes at it.
yeah, and then just goes at it. Like the kids have their own little section, and the adults have theirs with the wine and the beer, and and just all that kind of stuff.
And we'd also love to see some comments about, like, what was your favorite Halloween costume growing up that you wore or seen somebody wore that had worn or like parties at school. I'd love to hear a story about anybody who had an interesting party at school or at a friend's house. And what was the worst costume you've ever seen in your life?
Yes. So if you guys do want to do this just with your kids or anything, I highly suggest that the chalk paints, you can get these at Walmart, are a lot better. Like the acrylic paints work, but if you're going
You gotta
to
let
use
them dry and
yeah,
seems like
dry
you have to use a
and,
second layer.
and everything, but the chalk paint, it dries very quickly.
Yeah, and is that the chalk paint there, the green?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
And so yeah, that is.
But you don't have
Stallion.
that. You don't have that in yellow, do you?
No.
Dang it.
I know, unfortunately.
That's alright.
But the Waverly chalk paint, I highly recommend that because it dries quicker, it coats everything a lot better. Acrylic paint works, but if you're going to use like the pastel colors, like I had to do at least like 2 or maybe 3 coats, and the yellow on hers didn't show up there too good.
Yeah,
So,
that's alright. We did pretty good. Why does everything Karina does is so perfect? She's
I know.
pretty,
I
she's
know.
nice.
Her pumpkin
her
is
gorgeous
gorgeous.
smile. Her
Yes.
pumpkin is off the chain.
Her pumpkin is like off the chain.
It's like when you're watching Martha Stewart, and she just
Yes.
does one of these. She's just like, "Okay, there, it's done," and it's like, "Oh,
Yes, the
I can't
heavens
stand it."
open,
Yeah.
doves are flying.
And then when you try that shit at home after
Yes.
watching her show, it's everything's like this, like, bleh.
Exactly. It is kind of like Pinterest has nailed it or failed it. We're failing,
I'm
and she's
failing.
nailing it.
I
right
have
now,
failed. Like I
okay?
said, Warner
Yes.
Brothers is going to be really pissed at me.
Yes. So it's
How
like
dare
nailed
you, ma'am.
it and failed it. Okay.
Okay, well,
like
we're going to
she
show
is-
yours first.
Yes.
That's
Because
all
she
pretty.
did all of this by freehand.
Let's
okay?
save the
Just
worst
keep
for
that
last,
in mind.
people.
No, girl, because mine looks like a cracked out little whatever. Yeah. And then like here's a twin brother right here.
Twin
there you go.
Oh my god. That's the one I keep in the attic.
Yeah. So I made these last weekend. I got the idea from like Pinterest.
I don't do this Pinterest like you guys are all. I've got time for arts and crafts.
Well, I do.
Must be nice because my place would be a mess full of stuff.
Well, this is what happens when like you don't have kids, so you have time to do this kind of stuff.
Well, you can do it with kids.
you just
Dang,
have
man.
dogs.
Well, yeah.
Dang, one of
Yeah,
my kids
dogs.
do. Like, they freaking play with rocks all day. What are they?
Well, no, but I
they
mean,
dig for gemstones, and that's pretty cool.
see,
But
there you
still.
go. But yes, but I got this idea
Crafts.
from Pinterest, and I think I did pretty good. I am very proud of my mummy.
Yeah, that's the cutest one.
That is so good.
And then
Let me see. Oh, I want that.
and then I just got some brown paint, and I got like a dry sponge, and I just sponged it on
Oh, it
there.
didn't come like that?
No, I did that.
She did all
That
of
is
it.
skills.
Watch your out, Martha Stewart.
Hashtag skills.
Watch your back.
Hashtag skills. I can't make a face. Like
I make
that's
all
the
kinds of
hardest
faces
thing.
like this. And I
But yeah, but I mean, I'm very proud because like I have like my little ghost, because there's my little ghost, and there's my little Frankenstein. I'm very proud of my
it's
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. Do you remember that movie? Young Frankenstein.
Max has all this extra wood downstairs, so I'm just like, let me borrow of that wood. All right, so we're gonna start with Karina's first.
Because Karina's, let's see what you got. Oh my gosh, wait, hold on. Are you done? Are you done? You good?
I'm
you got your little finishing touches? Last looks before the runway, people.
Do you got it? Do you need help?
Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Let me see. That came out, again, even the face.
Yeah, free-handed.
Free-handed.
She free-handed everything. I watched her.
It was a naked pumpkin before your very eyes, people. Look at that.
Obviously, y'all.
Mine is a disgrace.
I know, so is mine too. I did a little donut pumpkin.
But you know what? That's very Simpsons. You know, the Homer, that's his logo, like the sprinkled donut. That's very cool for us Simpsons fans.
I hate the Simpsons.
Well, thanks so much.
I'm probably going to get so much hate to just
Sorry,
admit,
Fox.
but I'm not a Simpsons fan.
We may lose 5 subscribers because of your comments.
Exactly.
5 whole subscribers.
Yes. But I love donuts, and I love sprinkled donuts.
I love donuts.
And I have seen this, and I've always wanted us to do it. So, I mean,
that came out really cute.
Came out, like, okay.
I think it's cute.
But yeah, that's mine.
I'm going to wrap up the
right.
video.
Well, can I show my pumpkin to everyone on the internet?
Sorry, I didn't know if you did that while
Damn!
My pumpkin.
No, I didn't know if you had
Mama
done that.
Karina's like, bitch, let's go.
Mama Karina, don't give a shit about my pumpkin. Mama Karina.
Okay, so my apologies ahead of time to Warner Brothers and to the very talented Bill Skarsgård and to Stephen King for ruining your character, but my kids love Pennywise and It.
Obviously.
As you can see, again, today's wardrobe courtesy of my son Jesse. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
So this is my broke ass Pennywise.
Let me see. Let me see. That's pretty good.
Look at his. I try to replicate his sharp teeth and his orange eyes and his hair. But
The eyes look good though.
markings are alright. Oh, this is horrible. I'm so sorry. But he is, for the record, slightly cockeyed. Like Bill Skarsgård can do by himself with his eye. He can really move his eye that way. So, a nod to you, sir, for your talent. I think I
But that was a good one.
This one came out way cooler.
Yeah.
So it's the red balloon. There's the SS Georgie for Georgie's little boat that made him go into the sewer. And then I wrote down here, you'll float too. So there we go.
It's good.
It's a little It themed.
It is a little It theme.
Pumpkin there. Real nice. Kind of. Not really.
We're done.
So we hope you guys had as much fun as we did, reminiscing about past Halloweens and ideas for future ones. So we will see you next week.
In our next video.
On our next video. Are we doing our Halloween video next video?
It is.
We don't know.
I think so.
It's a mystery.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
we
that
will,
was going to be a fun one though.
It's going to be
Y'all have
awesome.
to stay tuned for that one.
Yes,
Please stay tuned for that
Please
one.
Do not forget to comment, like, subscribe, share, and all that jazz. And thank you so much for watching. We love you. Bye.
Bye.
Like this.
Yes. Shaking really good. Bam. No. It's like pew 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 pew.
Yes, honey. Aggression. Look, spank that pumpkin. Do it.
Spank it, Karina. Spank it like it's Carlos. Spank it.
Spank it like it's Carlos.
Look at it. I'm like,
Oh.
blah, 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 blah.
Blah,
Spit it out.
blah,
Spit it out.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah. Yay! I did something right. Woo!
Yes, we have a few plans, working on our Halloween episode. So definitely stay tuned for that because that is going to be hilarious.
Yeah.